Yo, what up? It's Joe, and today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on Halo 4, so let's just get right into it. Number one, they're bringing back Jetpack and Invis, and I'm just beyond rattled at this point. I don't even know what to say. The only thing I can think of is why? Like, why 343? Did you not get anything back from Halo Reach and how abused Jetpack and Invis was? Like, okay, let's look at the arena, before the Jetpack was removed, but before the Jetpack was taken out, all the top teams, if you looked at Onyx, all the top teams would run exclusively Jetpack, and not because they liked using Jetpack, it was so obvious that Jetpack was the best option. It was like, yeah, I can use Hologram Sam, run a little bit faster, or I can Jetpack up to a douchebag spot, and the only way someone's gonna get you out of there is either get a lucky stick on you or if they snipe you. So, Invis. I don't even need to talk about Invis, but anyways, they're adding something called Forerunner Vision, and if you guys haven't heard about this, it's the way they're making it sound like it basically sounds like wall hacks, and they kind of took it from Blacklight Retribution, and the whole reason it works in games like Blacklight, and I think it would work in Call of Duty as maybe like a higher kill streak, is the fact that it's so easy to die in those games, and kids are scared to run out, and they don't want to mess up their precious kill-death ratio, so they just sit in some random corner, and then hopefully someone runs by them, and they can just get, an easy kill by just spraying them down, because like I said, it is so easy to get kills and also to die. But in Halo, you don't die instantly, given that it's not a power weapon. If you're just getting shot by an assault rifle, pistol, DMR, standard weapons, you're not going to die in, 1 second. It takes a good while, and also no one really camps in Halo, and if they do, chances are they're really bad, so you should just be able to turn on them. But okay, the reason I'm thinking that they're adding this, I keep wanting to call it Infiltrator Vision, but I think they're adding this Forerunner Vision to help the newer players with map navigation and see where players like to go and recognize traffic patterns, stuff like that. But you can't add stuff in a first-person shooter that's going to help newer players out, because what helps the noobs out is just going to help the, the seasoned vets a million times more. And let me give you an example. Let's look at Armor Lock. So if you face someone who's just picking up Halo for the first time and they're using Armor Lock, they don't know how to use it. They don't know how good it actually is. They're just going to panic Armor Lock, where they're one shot, they're going to Armor Lock. So all you have to do is wait, 2 to 3 seconds, and then right before they come out, you just drop a nade at their feet, and then they eat it. So now let's look at someone who knows how to use Armor Lock. Your pre-nades are worthless, your rocket launcher is useless, and when you do get them down to one shot, they're just going to Armor Lock, and then their teammates are going to clean you up. So facing someone who knows what they're doing with Armor Lock is just, it's a real pain in the ass, I'm going to be honest. But okay, let's talk about Forerunner Version. Let me give you an example on how I think players are going to use it. So again, picture someone who knows what they're doing, like MLG Pro 1337, level 50, with a power weapon, shotgun, sword, rockets, snipe, take your pick, I don't care. And in previous Halo games, you could, crouch up on them and they wouldn't see you on radar, but now they can just, click the Forerunner Vision and see, alright, does anyone sneak up on me? And if so, they're just gonna, whip out their shotty and then blast you in the face. So it's gonna be even harder to kill better players with power weapons now that this is in the game, because at least before, when you crouched up on them, you could get like 1 to 2 shots before they realized where you were. But anyways, let's talk about sprint. So sprint's a default option, and I really got no complaints about this. Just hopefully they don't give you unlimited sprint, because if they do, kids are just going to be charging at you with shotty, sword, hammer, and whatever other close range weapons happen to be in Halo 4. So I want them to bring back the Halo Reach sprint loadout mechanic, and the fact that you only have like a limited amount and then it regens. Excuse me, it regens after a little while. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say on sprint. And excuse me again. Finally, let's talk about the loadout system. So I think this could go one of two ways. Number one, it could be amazing, and completely eliminate the Slayer starts, aka starting with the assault rifle. I hate starting with the assault rifle. You hate starting with the assault rifle. Everyone hates starting out with the assault rifle. So as long as they limit what weapons you can use in your primary and secondary slots, and the only way I can see this working is if they let you use the DMR, BR, the carbine, and the assault carbine for the primaries, and then for secondaries, it's either assault rifle or pistol. That's the only way I can see it working, because if they give players too much freedom, if Modern Warfare 2 has taught us anything, it's the fact that players will come up with the most douchebag combinations of classes, and I don't want to see, players using rocket launchers, shotguns, and jetpacks as a primary class, because I don't even need to explain on how broken that is. And I just think 343 needs to release like a survey or something like that and figure out what we actually want. And I realize that they're bringing back the battle rifle, which we heavily requested, but it's not even the BR that we all know and love. They added recoil, so how's that going to work? Are you going to have to aim at the guy's chest and then count on the recoil to kick up to get you that headshot? It sounds a lot like Halo Reach in the fact that, Bloom was supposed to mimic recoil, and I think we all know how well that turned out, but in my opinion, they need to go back to, what made Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3, the best games ever, and just build that, use that as a foundation. But that's pretty much all I got to say, guys. If you guys enjoyed this, leave me a comment, and I'm the Average Joe, and I'm out. Peace!